this is the weather today. I don't even want to go home anymore. Like, look at the thickness of that snow. Oh God. Good morning, guys. Today I'm going to be taking you with me as I go to the studio. I'm already a bit late, but I just thought I should properly introduce this video. So I'm currently interning at a small women's wear sort of like I call it business company brand, and it's based in East London. So I'm going to get all the way there now, and I've been there for about 3 months. The lady is really nice, and what I like about her is she teaches me things that I don't know, so she's not afraid to like show me how to do things properly, and that's something I really like about smaller brands. If you're at a bigger place where they probably do their like outsourcing and their patterns somewhere else, they won't show you all of the steps, but in smaller companies or in smaller like independent brands, they usually will do their patterns, their sewing, everything in the studio, so you really learn the whole process of garment make. I'm going to take you guys with me. The weather is I don't know, let's not talk about the weather. It's been snowing for the last 3 to 4 days, so I have to wear layers on layers if I don't want to freeze. I'm even going to like restyle my hair. I just finished filming something quickly for the channel, but I have to restyle this hair, else it's going to keep getting in my face as I work. But yes, let's on the day, and I'll see you guys when I get to the studio. That's my hard working boss. Like, she's always working on something. Do you want to say hi, Anna?
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, it's just a tiny studio, but a lot of good stuff is done here. As you can see. Yeah. I'm usually on this table doing patterns and stuff. And I'm going to get cracking because the day usually starts with a morning meeting in which Yana tells me what I need to get done, if there is any errands to run, and just a general way to start the day right. On this day, I think we had to go get some, when I say we, I had to go get like zips and buttons from the market to finish up a plus size collection that we're working on, and I really don't want to go out, but I had to anyways. I just got in and I'm heading out to Walthamstow to get some zips and buttons and stuff to finish up the collection. I really don't want to go out in that cold, but the girls gotta do what the girls gotta do. With a list of all the things I had to get as well as swatches, I went off to Walthamstow Market, which is not very far from the studio. It was really snowy and very wet that day, but man, you have to do what you have to do in this business. So I went into this shop that has a wide variation of like zips, wool, buttons, even like needles for your machine. I can't remember the name of the shop, but it is after the big Sainsbury's that you pass inside the market. I think they have about 3 different of these kind of shops in the market, but I prefer this one because they have a wide variation of things that I'm usually looking for. So after I was done with this, I went ahead and I grabbed my lunch before going back into the studio for a client fitting. After lunch around 2 p.m, we had a fitting with a client, and we had made this beautiful sort of simple wedding dress for her. I think her destination wedding was Hawaii or so, and she wanted to keep the wedding dress relatively simple but still very girly at the same time. So she came in to have some adjustments done, and she was such a lovely client. She didn't even mind me like filming her for my own like personal use. So thank you so much, babe. Anyways, after we were done like with the fittings and everything, we had to get on with the rest of the day. We had like orders piled up to finish and several things that I had to cut, especially since Yana is working on her own personal collection and she took orders from other designers just to, you know, keep the cash flow going. It was a really busy day and at some point I just forgot to film. On my way back to the market, I lost my card. I hardly ever lose things, so I'm just very cross that I actually lost it. Plus, it's very cold, so I couldn't really feel sensations in my hand. Plus, I've dropped the card on the bus. Well, you win some, you lose some.
You're horrible.
What you doing?
I'm not picking because I made a mistake, obviously.
It's fine. Successes are born from mistakes. So I have three questions to ask you
Yeah.
before I let you go today.
Oh, you let me go.
Oh, not like I'm quitting, but before I go home. So how do you feel about the weather today?
It's awful. I'm freezing.
Yeah, it's like snowy. Okay, then second question is, what are you working on? There are a lot of like sequence bits everywhere in the studio.
Yeah, I'm doing my collection of evening wear.
Ah, really?
And we're gonna have a photo shoot next week, and I need to get down all the samples.
How many dresses?
23?
What?
I know.
Wow, woman.
It's a lot.
Yeah, but they look really nice and pretty. The colors are very, very, very lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last question is this. If you can give one advice to someone that wants to go into fashion, what would it be?
Know what you're doing.
Uh-huh.
Learn how to make the clothes as well.
Okay.
Not just drawing, but get behind actually. And timing and communication between people.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, boss.
Welcome.
Boss lady. This is the weather today. I don't even want to go home anymore. Like, look at the thickness of that snow. Oh God. Well, it's like 4 o'clock now, and I'm going to head home. I'm going to leave lovely Anna to continue working because her house is literally 2 minutes away. But I live very far, and it's still snowy, and I'm going to go home now. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope this video wasn't too boring. Today wasn't a very exciting day, was it?
It was really weird day.
It was a weird day for me too, and the fact that I lost my card, I'm still recovering. I'm still recovering from that. Anyway, I'm going to head up now, and I'm going to end the video here. If you did enjoy, please give the video a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.